3 Florida teens were sentenced. And as of today, when you combine all of the sentences that they got to do 9 life sentences. They got to do 9 life sentences amongst all 3 of them. It's such a sad story, but it's a cautionary tale for your little bad kid that keep on, being in the streets. It's a cautionary tale.
Now, 2 teens will spend the rest of their lives in prison for a triple murder in Marion County. Robert Robinson was just sentenced.
Taj Bruden learned his punishment this morning. Both took a plea deal in the case. Fox 35's Marie Ettinger is hearing from the families of the people who were killed.
Family members spoke often through tears. The judge addressed these crimes too, calling them heinous and saying he didn't see any other possible sentence he could have given.
As painful as it is to say, I hope, may God forgive me, that the boys who did this are haunted every day by what they've done.
An emotional day in the courtroom, and gasps when new details came out about cell records showing the murders may have been premeditated.
If we bang Sosa and Layla, you have to shoot the in the trunk.
Bruden was going to knock off my quota. Okay. Did he explain to you what he thought that meant? I believe he explained that to the other deputy or to the other detectives, but basically he said to kill him.
Court documents had revealed before the kids in this.
So you got 3 teens getting into trouble out here in the streets in Florida. Now look at the guy that's at the bottom of my screen. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be so real with y'all. It's going to hurt you today. Look at the guy that's at the bottom of my screen. What I want y'all to learn how to do, and this is what we do on the Millionaire Morning Show. We profile, we look at the details, and then we make our own decision, right? Because a lot of people don't really know what to look for, and this is what makes me special. This is why I'm special on the internet, because I'm able to pay attention to the details and pull out certain things. It's not just that they're teenagers arrested at 12, sentenced at 15. One of the boys is going to be doing at least 40 years. He was pleading. The other 2 was doing multiple life sentences. It's not that. Look at the hair. Look at the profile. Look at the lips. Look at the fact that they are YNs. I'm going to rewind it really quickly to the man that was pleading. And I want somebody in the chat to tell me, what do you see? What do you see? Tell me what you see in this picture, in this conversation where this man is reading to the judge and crying out about all of the different things that he's got going on and that they need to be sentenced to the maximum. Y'all tell me what y'all see in this picture. Philip, my friend, you hit the nail on the head. One of the people that they killed, the girl on the shirt, that is correct. One of the people that they killed was this young lady right here. Her name was Layla. 2 arrested for murders, 3 Florida teens, 3rd suspect. This was her right here. This was one of the girls that they told them to kill inside of the car. Yes. Yes. This was one of them. This was his daughter. If you look back at his shirt, come on, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out. If you look back at his shirt, bam, what do you see? You see his daughter, who was one of the victims that they took out in this whole killing spree that they had going on. They had a snow bunny in the car with them, a young snow bunny. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Anton is able to use his detective skills and put it together. This is the first thing that I've seen. I'm looking at it right now. I just realized in real time as he was reading, I look at the screen and I say, wait a minute. And then I looked over at the bottom and it says Layla Silvernail's grandmother. It said Layla Silvernail's grandmother right down there. I went over there. I threw it in Google. when pulled up the picture of Layla Silvernail, I already know Layla Silvernail is a white girl. I already know it's a white girl. That means that your daughter was, slumming it out, or your granddaughter was slumming it out, hanging out with YNs that she shouldn't have been with. And let this be a lesson for people that got daughters, daddy's girls. Put restrictions on your kids. Don't let them ride in the car with YNs. Don't let them ride in the car with YNs. I know all of my daughter's friends' parents. I know them all. I need to know the parents. I need to have their phone numbers. I need to know where they live at. I'm coming in the house to do an inspection and a quick walk around. I want to know if you got pets. I need to see your hair. I need to know everything. I want to know everything. I want to know everything because they don't, man, I'm telling you, go ahead and let your daughter have diversity, equity, and inclusion friends. Oh, just because his hair is spiky, just because he got dreads, just because, he may talk a certain way, just because he come from a bad environment. Nope. Damien says, Damien, you really in this joint. You love it. Sounds pretty controlling. 100%. That's what fathers are supposed to do. It's called protection. You new age niggas, y'all call it controlling. Stop controlling her. We call it protection from where I'm from. We call it protection. We don't call it controlling. Go ahead and let your little girl hang out with a little YN and see what happened to her. Let her. Let her. Go ahead and let her and see what happened to it. You said you can't go out with him. I hate you. I know, but you're going to hate me from inside of your bedroom looking at your iPad. Then you are going to be looking at me riding inside of this white Cavalier where they killing niggas. Go ahead. And listen, I don't care. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you throw a tantrum. I got a remedy for that. It's called a belt. Where my pants at? I need to get my pants. I got a remedy for that. We can fix all of that. That's an attitude adjustment from where I'm coming from. From where I come from, I believe that is an attitude adjustment. It's important for me to adjust an attitude because I don't like the way that you reacting to what I just told you to do. It's called an attitude adjustment. What's up, Les? How you feel? You feel good? See, my daughter's right there in the house with me. We go everywhere together. Taekwondo competitions, I'm there. Where is it at? Oh, we'll be there together. We're going together. As a family, I'm going together. I don't care what it is. I got to go and buy a Starlink internet in order for me to stream effectively wherever I'm going to be. Okay, well, we Starlinking it up. We going to Starlink it up. We can do anything as long as we go together. We move in pairs. We move in pairs. We going to make a decision as a group, as a friend group. I'm as nice as you allow for me to be. Go ahead and let your Layla Silvernail go out with the YNs and see how that play out for you. With dudes, that's his fate was 9 life sentences. The question is, who's going to be the victim? The fate was 9 life sentences. The question was who was going to be the victim. Somebody had to die in order for them to get the 9 life sentences. The question you have to ask yourself is, do you volunteer your daughter as tribute? Do you volunteer your daughter as tribute? They gonna call, you know what boys do? We call until we get something. We shoot until we land. You know how they say shoot or shoot? That's what young dudes do too. When they say, hey man, you got any hoes? When we was younger, hey man, where the hoes at? All right, let me go through my phone or let me go through the Rolodex and see what's happening. And if Keisha don't answer, Shaniqua gonna get the call. If Shaniqua is busy, then we gonna go over to whoever. Lakeisha. If Lakeisha is busy, then we gonna get you keep going. You keep going until you get one. Now, the question you got to ask is if your daughter is going to be the one that goes. Because somebody going. It's just a matter of time. We just got to make enough phone calls. It's called the law of averages in sales. We call it the law of averages. Somebody is going to go. Brenda with a baby, like Tupac. Maya, who going? It's just your turn. It's just your turn.
Are haunted every day by what they've done.
An emotional day in the courtroom, and gasps when new details came out about cell records showing the murders may have been premeditated.
If we bang Sosa and Layla, you have to shoot the in the trunk.
Bruton was going to knock off my quota. Okay. Did he explain to you what he thought that meant? I believe he explained it to the other deputy or to the other detectives, but basically he said to kill him.
Court documents had revealed before the kids in this case were all riding around committing armed robberies, but up until now we didn't know what led up to the shootings.
The why was because of wanting a firearm that Mr. Hodo had.
A family member of one of the victims explained Michael Hodo was dating Layla Silvernail. They were friends with Camille Quarles. Hodo had previously had some beef with the defendants in this case.
That's who your daughter hanging out with. That's who, they all got the same hairstyle. They all move the same way. And they all got beef with each other. And your daughter is going to be collateral damage because they don't want no witnesses. So, hey, man, either we kill her because she know what's going on and we know that she going to tell. They all the same. Look at him. 12 years old when he was arrested. 12 years old, same profile, same skit, same thing. It's going to happen over and over again.
Christopher Atkins, Taj Bruton, and Robert Robinson.
I asked him why he was friends with them. Again, his reply, "You don't understand. These Walhall boys don't play. This is the only way I stay safe, is to be friends again."
Investigators say the 3 suspects and 3 victims were hanging out. These are all 16 and 17-year-olds we're talking about, except for one 12-year-old, Chris Atkins. Bruton shot and killed Hodo. Robinson shot and killed Silvernail. Then Atkins says Robinson threatened to kill him if he didn't shoot Quarles. She survived, so Robinson shot her a second time.
I have watched my son reflect on his actions with shame, regret, and heartbreak.
Robinson and Bruton.
This is her sons. Listen to the black mothers. It's the same thing. She got the same hairstyle. Hers is just up. She got the future dreads with the blonde tips, the bronze and the blonde tips. I've watched my son and he have shame and guilt. She pleading for mercy for her son. Your son is a monster. Your son is a monster. Y'all all the time are raising monsters. Your sons are monsters. And it's always saying that my son should be free. Why? So he can go out there and kill somebody else? So he can knock over some other innocent person? So he can kill another white girl? Nope. No. It's always a mother, never a father in the picture. Never a father in the picture. Father ain't nowhere to be found. Mother is on the stands reading a plea, trying to get the judge to have some leniency so he can get throw him under the jail and put him away forever. Where's the firing squad at? Always, every single time. Every single time. This is nothing new. This is the profile. This is the blueprint.
Actions with shame, regret, and heartbreak.
Robinson and Bruton both pleaded no contest. The judge says they'll spend the rest of their lives behind bars.
I'm not going to make excuses for it or blame anybody but myself. I just want to apologize.
Atkins pleaded guilty to murder and was sentenced to 40 years in prison, the mandatory minimum.
I think that is the best justice that we could have hoped for.
The only reason he got 40 instead of life, the only reason that he got 40, this little demon right here.
Apologizes.
Atkins.
The little demon is because he was 12 instead of 17. That's it. It's the only reason he got 40 is because he was 12. They gave him the minimum sentence because he was 12 years old when he killed somebody instead of the other one. Might have to call the TVA. Might have to call the TVA. Nope, that's not a government agency. That's straight from Marvel. Might have to call Kang the Conqueror and start pruning timelines. We might have to just start pruning your bloodline. Some of y'all got toxic bloodlines. Some of y'all need your bloodline pruned. Your bloodline has created nothing but Section 8 welfare recipients, food stamp recipients, and criminals. That's what your bloodline has created. Some of y'all bloodlines, look, some of y'all need to be the ones that be on the dink. What is the dinks? No children, double income, no children. Some of y'all need to be double income, no children, and you need to just prune your bloodline. Double income, no children. Honestly, some people's bloodlines need to be stopped altogether. Altogether. Call the TVA and have them prune your bloodline. Because honestly, bro, honestly, some of y'all don't have nothing but demons in your family. If you go over some people's side of the family, have you ever talked to a girl, for you guys that's been out here a little while, that's been outside a little while? Have y'all ever went and talked to a girl and her mama's side of the family is cool, but the daddy side of the family is all demons? That she don't want you to meet the daddy side of the family because they all demons? And the daddy then probably had 9 children by 9 different women, and they all over, and you don't get to see who these people are until it's the funeral time. And then when the funeral come, the girl that you take to the funeral, because you her boyfriend at the time, and so you think you're gonna be with her forever. So you there for her in her situation. You don't know that you never gonna talk to her again in about a year. So you there for her. So you try to be there for her. Oh man, I gotta be there for my girl. Her dad died. So you go with her, she go to the funeral, and then she meets all of her brothers and sisters, right? And then she want to have a relationship through the father because they all look together. Them ain't your friends. That ain't your brother and your sister. You don't know them. That ain't your people. Y'all not even the same. Y'all not the same. You don't know them. Oh, my cousin called me. What cousin? I didn't know you had no extra cousins. I met all your cousins. My cousin called me and said that they wanted to link up. Nope. Nope. But we family. No, we not. No, we not. I'm gonna say, listen, I ain't gonna tell you nothing. I ain't gonna tell you nothing that I wouldn't do myself. I have family back in Georgia on my father's side, and they not even bad people. This is how cutthroat I am when it comes to making decisions, right? I have family on my father's side that's down in Georgia, right? I got some family down in Georgia, and I got some family on my father's side that's down in Florida. Some of them moved to Florida, right? And at my father's funeral, actually, I've known them because when we was younger, my father took me back to Dawson, Georgia to meet all of my people or whatever like that, right? And I was like, nah, you niggas is living in stick huts. We different. I'm from up north. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't born down here. So they was asking us, oh, y'all gonna stay tonight? Nah, we staying in a hotel back in Atlanta. We're gonna drive back to Atlanta and we're gonna stay in a hotel. So my grandmother died, my father's mother died here in Detroit. So we went to the funeral and everybody was there, whatever, so on and so forth, right? And they look like me, you know, same profile and everything, right? When my father died, of course, you know, we had the funeral and everything, and it was like, oh, you know, we should keep in touch. You know me, I hit him with the same line every time. Yeah, let's keep in touch or whatever, so on and so forth. Not ever calling you. Dawson is country. I'm never going to link up. Anton. Then they be asking me, you don't really call? No. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to call. I don't want to do none of that. My cousin, My cousin tried to reach out to me on like Facebook or something like that because they ain't have my number. Hey, man, I really need your help, dog. Well, it sounds like you need to call the police. Sound like you need to go. I'm having big problems, big cuz. And I know him. Like, I know him. And I grew up. Well, I didn't grow up with him, but he was younger than me. And I ain't talked to you in 12 years. Because, man, I need you to pull up, man. No, never. I ain't talked to you in 12 years. I don't know you. Last time I heard from you, you was over there talking to a snow bunny and she had you turned out. That's the last I heard. And I said, man, don't ever come to me with no information about what nobody else is doing. I don't want to know that. I ain't even trying to be familiar with it. What's up, big cuz? I said, no. What you mean, big cuz? What you doing? I just looked at it. Because then they'll reach out to other people around you. Hey, such and such said that he needs you to call him. This is his number. I treat it just like a basketball. Where's the basket? Where's the trash can? Oh, it's right there. I'm shooting basketball with your phone number, bro. Call me. What you calling me for? I can't help you. You're trying to pay for a coaching call? You better join the Bag Chasers. You better get in. You trying to learn about crypto? You trying to learn about content creation? You want to know about stocks? 8 things we look for when we're looking to invest in a company. You better join the Bag Chasers. That's my family. My family is the Bag Chasers. That's it. I don't know nobody else. You gonna go back down and visit your family? I seen them back when I was like 9. My dad took me down to Dawson. I seen everybody. Oh man, this is what y'all living like? You want some barbecue? You know, bugs be getting, hey, what the heck is that? I told my older brothers right then and there, I'm never coming back down here. I'm never coming. I can't wait to get back to the hotel in Atlanta. That you ain't never gotta worry about me coming down here and coming back to my roots. This is not welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins. I ain't never coming back down here. Ever. Get me to Detroit ASAP. Coming to visit y'all. You can come to a show. We got the show. We got a show that we putting on. We got a Patreon meetup that we doing.